Hi, it's me, Ian. Welcome to my channel, Reality. 20 years in Thailand. Well, today I was going to do the garden, cut the grass, cut the trees, but unfortunately we've got the tail end of a typhoon, which means it's been raining and it's been really windy, and it's still as windy. So, not very big, but it's got plenty of fruit trees. That is miyuccas, some orangey things there, and this tree here is a star gooseberry tree. That one is a kaffir lime tree, and this big one here is a mango tree. It's really big actually. Anyway, as you can see, there's leaves all over the floor. It's a right mess, but it's too windy at the moment to do anything. So I shall go back into the house and I think dedicate today to doing a bit of housework. Ferns need cutting as well, but not to worry. It shall all be done next weekend instead. But yeah, a bit too windy to do anything and a bit too rainy. So, back into the house, have a shower, and then get me cleaning. One beautifully cleaned house and one beautifully clean bathroom. And one very hot and smelly in. Oh well, time to relax. Hi, I'm back now. Myself a little sleep because I was a little bit tired after all that cleaning and whatever. And I had a shit shower and shave, and my hair looks absolutely ridiculous because it's raining outside and western hair goes boom in tropical heat, but not to worry anyway. I thought I'd try and give you a little bit of information about how I ended up here in Thailand for the last 20 years. So I was born in Blackpool, which I have to say is not particularly a mixed race area of Liverpool where I grew up. Liverpool, when I was young, Liverpool wasn't the greatest city in the world. It was still suffering from sort of like, you know, post-war deprivation. But a lot of money's been pumped into it now. And it's a world-class city. And I love visiting Liverpool every time that I go home. It's just a really fun city. And it's so familiar to me. And I love the fact that people want to go there now. And, you know, we've got Liverpool football team, Everton football team, and we also have the Beatles, which means a lot of tourists do come to our city. Anyway, that's by the by. So the next thing I'd like to say is that I did, after college, move down to London, and I got a job working for about 10 years. And after 10 years, the company just said, no, Ian, get the hell out. And I thought, okay, what can I do? So I went down to the internet shop, as they were in those days, because we didn't have smartphones. And I looked for the hottest city in the world, which was Bangkok. And I thought, okay, hot as hell. I'll go there, I'm going to hell. So I booked myself a one-way ticket, got myself a job on the internet, teaching English, and arrived in Bangkok. And I was absolutely got out of the airport virtually fainting because it was like, ugh, the heat was absolutely incredible. And I went to the head office of the company I was working for in Bangkok, and they delivered me down here to Bangsaen, where I live now. Now they told me when I arrived here that it was going to be like, you've got yourself a lovely apartment in Bangsaen with a sea view. And I was like, oh my god, that was my dream when I was doing my teaching diploma. So I was transported down here, arrived here, went to the apartment, which ended up being a room with the basic necessities: a toilet, a bed, a wardrobe, and a dressing table. And I thought, oh, that's not an English apartment, which usually has a bedroom or two, living room, blah blah blah. Anyway, it was sort of like, I was like, oh, where's the sea view then? So they said, oh, you have to go up to the 7th floor. So I went up to the 7th floor with binoculars and where's the sea, where's the sea? No freaking sea. Couldn't see anything. Anyway, it was sort of like, I arrived and then it was like, you have to go to the school the next day. And I was like, seriously? No sort of like introduction at all, no familiarisation with the area. It was like the next day you have to go to the school. So I went to the school and I was like really afraid, and went in the classroom and all these kids were speaking, and I said to the other teacher in the room, can they speak English? And he goes, they are speaking English. And I thought, oh my god, I'm not just going to be able to do this job. So my experience of living here has been pretty nice. I live in a nice house, which isn't very expensive. It's about $400. Don't know what that is in pounds. It's not that expensive anyway. The house here, because I've lived here for quite a long time, all the furniture's mine pretty much, and I've decorated it in my own style. But the landlady who rents me the house is really nice. You know, she over COVID she reduced my rent for me, and you know, she's been really kind, and she's put new air cons in recently, and it's just sort of like, people are here to help, and the level of courtesy and politeness in Thailand is unbelievable. I mean, with students particularly, they are so polite normally. Well, with me, I've never worked in a government school, but I've worked in private school for the last 20 years, and the students are absolutely lovely, and they just want to learn, like, you know, they just want to learn English, and they're all like, oh, Ajahn, Sawadee. And I just think it's lovely. The respect you get from people here is really nice. I mean, occasionally you get idiots, but not very often. You know, drunken idiots on the beach don't want to beat you up like they would in London or in Liverpool. Drunken idiots on the beach want to give you a glass of whiskey and take a photo with you, which is really sweet. And you know, I've never felt threatened here in this country at all. Most people are just peace-loving, nice people, and that's one of the things that I really, really enjoy. I think probably the biggest problem in this country is fear of my face not speaking a foreign language, and that really not upsets, it makes people feel a little bit afraid of you. But you know, for the most part, they try with the little English that they know. I respect that, like, you know, and I just enjoy it so much. It makes me